From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year! With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce is our reporter. So a moment now to see the story from Alperen Sengun.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here are the starters for Houston. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Josh Okogie is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Sengun in at the center position. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Dimon out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Claxton in at the 5. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here's Okogie. Here's Durant. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Pass to Dimon. Back to Mann. Outside Porter. Here's Dimon. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Mann. It's rebounded by Sengun. And here's Thompson. Back to Mann. Bring it up for the Rockets. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you guys.
As always, Ali, we thank you. The more you watch Sengun, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Sengun. Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient, almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Now here's Durant. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Mann. And the 3 off target. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Sengun. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Here's Dimon, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Claxton against Sengun. The Nets need to get off a shot here. For 3, Dimon. Smith with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Durant, the pass to Thompson, and the shot goes.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Clowney. Durant against Porter. Claxton a screen on Durant. Porter gets the bucket.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Here's Okogie. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Claxton with a rebound.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Out to the wing. Porter looks it over. Here's Dimon. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Porter. Pulls up. Can't nail the jumper. Houston leading by 6. Smith left side. Thompson outside. Sengun, the screen. Durant, pass to Sengun. And Sengun, throw it down.
Well, you've got great confidence as a coaching staff when the ball's in Durant's hands. And you can see why. He knows how to make good decisions out there, just like that.
Kogi into the lane. Pass to Durant. The three from Thompson. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got his third assist of the night.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Porter. 27 points his last game. Screen by Claxton. His man drops in the three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Inside, here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at Houston at the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference.
When I look at Houston, as of late, they've looked a little out of sorts, and that's really what's knocked them out of the top spot in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Here's Dimon. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. No one covering.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr. And after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. Here's Dimon. After the basket by Houston. Fires, top of the key. He can't hit that time. Houston leading by 9. Down low. Okogie, the pass to Durant. Porter pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc on the wing man. Pass to Dimon. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Screen by Claxton. Here's Dimon. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Durant. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Here's Sengun. Some solid defense from Claxton. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Porter. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's his first foul. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Shepard's checked in.
Houston substitution. Number 15, Reed Shepard.
Here's Claxton. 15 in his last outing. Here's Dimon. Here's Clowney, covered by Smith. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mann. No good with the triple.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Here's Smith. And he banks in the layup.
Corey Smith.
And the Rockets lead by 9.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Pass to Dimon. And there's a pick. And here's Porter, guarded by Durant. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That'll be a second foul of the game. Adams checked in for Alperen Sengun.
Number 12, Steven Adams.
Here's Dimon. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Dimon missing. The Rockets lead by 9. Smith passes to Thompson. Here's Shepherd. Thompson outside. Now here's Durant. Let's go with a 3. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
Pass to Porter. And here's Mann. Beyond the arc. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Mann's got 6 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Shepherd. Still no points. And Houston another 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Porter. Give him 8 points now. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Now here's Durant. 7 points in the game. Up and over Porter. Durant, no good.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Claxton a screen on Durant. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Clowney, and it's Martin in for Mann. Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Durant. Now here's Thompson. He's got 9. Pass to Shepherd. Here's the 3. They get the rebound. Goes back up. And it's Adams missing.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
And it's the Rockets with the ball, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Thompson, no good. Nets trail by 8. 1:33 left in the first quarter. Porter, and there's another one for Brooklyn.
They can't stop him.
At least not on those first 6 attempts. He is scorching out there, flamethrowing.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, BA. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this. More than if everything had just been smooth. BA, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
He's off to a fantastic start.
He sure is. 7 for 7 already, and he just looks to be on a different level than everybody else right now.
Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Porter gets the bucket.
8 for 8. He's on an absolute tear.
He's really come out blazing, scoring with ease.
Now here's Adams. He's scoreless. Pass to Shepherd. Outside Eason. Here's Thompson. Now Adams. He's guarded by Claxton. Adams, shot's good.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Dimon. Left side Porter launches a three, and he can't get that one. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
So the Rockets 5 now. Alperen Sengun out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Shepard. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Now here's Adams. 8 points in his last time out. Outside Holiday. Launches it. Rebounded by Toure. Nets trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Wolf. That shot off the mark. Good D by Sengun. And you watch Alperen Sengun. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Pass to Williams. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Houston leading by 8. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Adams inside, guarded by Sharp, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Oh, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback, but boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
And Adams drops them both. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Nets trail by 10. Martin outside. Pass to Toure. The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wilson. Fires in the triple. Wilson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Adams with a screen on Martin to the middle. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Shepard. Adams has gotten 4 this quarter. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. It's good.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
The Rockets lead by 7. Here's Shepard. 6 points for him. Sengun passes to Adams. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in. Adams has got 8.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Davison. Pass to Shepard. Sengun, a screen on Martin. Clock is at 3. And it's Shepard missing. Nets trail by 9. Here's Traore. Back to Williams. Here's Wolf. No points yet. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Houston leading by 7. Pass to Sengun. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, you know, Sengun has a variety of moves he can turn to in the post. I love that about his game. Keeps defenders off balance and oftentimes in a bad way.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Tate, and it's Amin Thompson in for Davison. And he drops the first.
What I like about Sengun is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, as we approach the halfway point of the season, how hard is it for the top teams to keep their foot on the gas pedal?
Sustaining excellence and playing winning basketball over the long season really requires great concentration. But the truly great teams find a way to get it done.
To the paint. Here's Clowney. Pass to Traore. They set a pick. Second chance effort. And rejected. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Shepard. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston.
Number 10, Jabari Smith, Jr.
Five to shoot. Here's Traore. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 13.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Traore. Here's Clowney. Porter, the pass to man. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Houston. Last time they met was in Houston.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Personal foul.
Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
First free throw is good. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And he makes both free throws. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Here's Claxton after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Pass to Porter. Here's Clowney. No points so far. Here's Mann. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Not his night shooting the ball, and it's really had an impact on this game.
Durant against Porter. What a throwdown from KD.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
On the wing man. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Claxton. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
Porter's role is to score, and he's playing his role extremely well right now.
Here's Shepherd. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Steps back and fires. Durant, no good. And so Porter will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 9-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Man, misses.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Smith, no good. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Pass to Toure. Durant pulls it in.
They have a decent advantage in
Exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Shepherd, that's good.
And if you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepherd. This kid is special.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Time to make some noise for your Brooklyn Nets.